It begins with silence, vast and scorching. A man alone in a desert painted in blood-red sand and orange skies. Bruce Banner wanders, shirtless, bones visible beneath weathered skin. Thoughts swirl like dust devils. Anger turned inward, they say. That's depression. But for Bruce, anger isn't a whisper in the mind. It's a beast buried in his soul. The Hulk isn't a metaphor, he's a monster of pure rage. Bruce bends at the knees near a puddle's reflection, but instead of his own face, a grotesque, green-eyed version stares back. And he asks himself the question that should never need answering. What happens when you bury a monster that big inside your own head? Sunlight slaps his face. Bruce awakens shirtless and disoriented in the Albuquerque desert. Another strange awakening in another strange place. The Hulk was here. That much he knows. But what he did or where he went is a mystery. Bruce never remembers the in-between. Hulk leaves him in dirt, behind dumpsters, naked in alleys. Always in time for work, though. He shuffles toward Lou's Pub and Grill, a lonely haven where Bruce hides from a world that once hailed him a genius. Now, just dish boy. Inside the dish pit, steam rises like ghosts. No one asks about the torn pants or the bruises. That's why this job works. It's untraceable. Under-the-table pay, anonymity. The dishwasher hums. Less complicated than a gamma reactor, but Bruce finds comfort in it. Honest work. And most importantly, lunch shifts only. Because Bruce Banner can clock out before Hulk clocks in. He blends in like a shadow. Head down, eyes low. Behind the bar, no one notices the man with a mind like a supernova. He just scrapes cash to stay hidden, to stay quiet. But something shifts. A presence walks through the door and pierces the fog of survival. Professor Nulan. A ghost from a past that feels like a dream. She calls his name. And for the first time in forever, Bruce Banner is seen. She sits across from him. Older, changed, but eyes sharp as ever. They trade words like swords, dancing between memories and regrets. She asks him the question that cuts deepest. What does he do when he's alone? Bruce lowers his gaze. I wait, he says, because that's all he's ever done. Wait for the inevitable. Wait for the thing inside to wake. He doesn't live with Hulk. He dies with him. Every day. He senses it in her now, too. Gamma. She glows with it, just like he does. After the accident, she was called in to oversee cleanup. She got too close. Exposed. Bruce feels it pulsing from her and it chills him. She knows the storm he lives in, but she hides her own weather behind tired eyes and round glasses. He asks, "Any side effects?" Her reply's calm but loaded. They share old memories, sidestepping the chasm between who they were and what they've become. He jokes that he was her favorite student. She smiles, says he was the smartest, but Jenny Robinson was her favorite. Bruce chuckles, but it fades fast. He's deflecting again. She sees it. She pleads with him to open up. She sees what he's trying to hide behind the half-smile and dish-boy hat. He looks terrible. She wants to help, but it may already be too late. Time has slipped. Dusk bleeds into the bar's windows. Bruce panics. It's nearly dark, nearly his time. He bolts for the exit, ignoring her call. She wants him to stay, to talk. But she doesn't understand. Nightfall isn't just evening for Bruce. It's a warning. It's a countdown. Outside, the world still spins, unaware. But Bruce knows. He always knows. Hulk is coming. Then it happens. A man with a cruel grin grabs a woman by her arm. Bruce tries to intervene, polite, small, harmless. The man doesn't listen. He slams Bruce down with a single punch, mocking him for being weak, for not getting angry. Bruce's head spins. Blood in his mouth, fear in his eyes. But it's not the fear of the man in front of him. It's the fear of what's coming next. His eyes flash green. "I'm not talking to you," Bruce whispers to the abuser. The world tilts. And then, the Hulk answers. With thunder in his fists and fury in his bones, he lifts the abuser like a toy and throws him across the parking lot. Metal crunches. Screams echo. Rage. incarnate, walks the earth again. I get mad and get even. The monster isn't a metaphor anymore. He's here. He's justice. He's judgment. And for tonight, he's free. Guys, remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Your support means the world to me.